All right, Chad, I'm back. We're locked in. Oh, geez. Okay, today we're 100% beating my DK Summit record. My DK Summit PB. We're doing it today. We've had ups and downs, many downs, like way too many downs actually, but we've had some ups. I keep getting better and better. Laps, just not all together enough. Just not all together to the point where it's enough to make a complete PB run. This is a bold strategy, Shark. What, to start the stream? It was like 3 minutes. We're chilling. Anyways, nice to see you. I hope you all are doing well. Let me load up my site chat, because I do love site chat very much. There we go. Hello, site chat. Nice to see you. The downs were plenty, but the ups were sexy. Now, a lot of people don't talk about that, but the crazy thing about this is that it's true. I love the time trials arc. You do? Well, they hurt for me. Like at the end, my fingers kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. My hands kind of hurt after being on DK Mountain for so long, well, DK Summit for so long. But I think at the end, it was all kind of worth it. It's like going to the gym, you know? Your bones kind of hurt by the time you're done, but you feel like you did something good. Like you did something worthwhile. I should not have had that much hair. Gonna do a little warm up on DK Mountain and then switch over to DK Summit. We're gonna switch over to DK Summit. Anyway, no! Anyways. Look at me. My time does definitely look better. But there's like, I don't know, like, I'm really high up, okay? With my time. Like, it's a decent time. But apparently there's more people with a better time than me than people with a similar time to me. Which honestly is kind of insulting. Enough of that nonsense. Dude, I hate DK Mountain. I feel like DK Mountain is slightly harder than DK Summit. I love DK Mountain, it's fun. It's harder to time trial in my personal opinion. Anyways, let's see what we can do. Do I remember all the strats that we built up? I am not sure. Let's see if we can make something happen. Can you imagine if this is like... Can you imagine if this is a PB right here? It'd be a crazy time to be alive, wouldn't it? Nope. Oh! I'm so fine. Holy... I've actually never been more fine. Did I deserve that? Absolutely. Many people will try to convince you that that's not true. 46. Not the best, but definitely could be worse. If you need any reminding for what we're looking for when it comes to these laps, 45s on each is what we're looking for. And that puts me in PB category. Ooh, PB potential. It's a little far. Ooh, okay. That was pretty good. 45. Okay. It's not too bad. What CC is this? 150. Oh, also, if you're not somebody who saw my community post last night, many people have been asking, some have even been begging, and quite a few have honestly even been crying for the return of the Cult of the Lamb stream. And I am here to tell you that yes, it is indeed coming back. That's right, we will be playing Cult of the Lamb again. We'll be returning to the cult. Unfortunately, just a 217, not a PB. Last lap was not very good. Well, last lap was okay. The 46 is what got us. That's true, and if you are a chatter, you can fuck another chatter. Yes, that's right, they added sex into the game. So not only will you have the opportunity to fuck me in game, but you can fuck one of your chatter besties as well. You all can smash and breed a baby. You can do it. No way. Yup, you can pop out a baby with one of your chatter besties. Damn. Maybe I'll do it to where if you donate, I can hook you up with the chatter of your choosing. Yeah, I can. If you pay enough, then you can breed with the chatter of your choosing. But if they donate the same amount or equal to or more of your donation, then they get to right to deny your fuck. Please tell me this isn't going on the channel. It's 100% going on the channel. You can do fuck denial. Can the mods have an orgy? I don't think you can do that. You can be butt-ass naked now. They added a nudist quirk that you can add to your cult so that you all can be butt-ass naked and sing around the Whoville Christmas tree. Do you have the game? Do you have to have the game bought to play? No, you just have to be a chatter. I believe specifically Twitch chatter. So you will, if you want to join, at the very least, you are going to hop in. You are going to hop into Twitch. You're going to have to hop into Twitch because of that. I don't think any other streaming platform has an integration that allows me to be able to add you all who are not specifically Twitch chatters. I think that's Twitch exclusive, unfortunately, if you want to join. So you will just have to, at the very least, pop over to Twitch and then join. Yeah, it's just Twitch. That's the thing that YouTube and other streaming services simply just don't have, which is actually really cool. The Twitch integration feature is really nice. I can't lie. It's not gutter chat. That's still YouTube chat. Anyways, at least this means we're still close to our PB. First laps of the day, close to the PB, 2 seconds off, not too bad. Let's see if we can do even better though. But yeah, I'm excited to get back to Cult of the Lamb. It was a good game when I played it, and they added a bunch of new weapons and interactions and encounters. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested. I'm very interested in what they have in store for me now. Oh my gosh. It was perfect. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. That was a perfect lap. The 43, the fabled 43. Chat, we just got a perfect lap. We just got a perfect double jump, double gap to jump. Holy. That was perfect. I'm flummoxed. This one will not be perfect. Yep. Oh, I smelled it once we were down, unfortunately. But it's still pretty okay. A low 46, not great, but I can work with it. That was honestly, I'm going to be honest, I think that was one of my best laps that I've ever done on this track. Just period. One of the best laps ever performed by me. Nope. Oh, this one's gonna be even worse. Oof, it's over. All right. We're in PB potential, but it's over now. It was fun. We'll finish this out because I just want to see that lap again. Everything in balance, that's true. Oh, that 43 was so good. Oh, that 43 was so good. Wow. I need to brake drift. I keep forgetting to brake drift a little bit. It helps me turn some more because that's what I was missing on those last 2 laps. I can do it without brake drifting sometimes, but it's usually better to brake drift anyways, even if you necessarily don't need it. Anyways, we're back at it. Owarida. Yeah, everything in balance. One of the best laps I've ever done, coupled with one of the worst. If anybody here has ever speed ran, you know how it is. This is not a like optimized build necessarily. It's optimized for me, for how I like to play. And how I like to play is as Luigi, number 1. And I like to have a decent amount of invincibility. Oh, chat. Whoa, chat. I like to have a decent amount of invincibility, speed, handling. That's stuff that I personally like in my build. So it's optimized for that. The pipe frame has really good handling. The GLA tires help bring speed and invincibility. Luigi brings speed, invincibility, and handling, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I gotta focus on this one a little bit. Ooh. I'm in. It's over. Fuck. Okay. 47, not good. Anyways, and the parachute glider is the same stats as the paper glider, which brings good mini turbo and also some handling, if I remember correctly. So it's optimized for me, not like in the game. It's how I just like to play. So I practice with this build because I'm not going for like world records or anything. I'm going for optimizing as good as I can be with how I like to play the game. If you're going for the optimized build on this track, I think it's like one of the Koopalings, the Koopa clown car, the like Breath of the Wild ancient tires, and like I forget the glider, probably paper glider or something, maybe cloud glider. We're doing pretty all right on this double gap jump, I'm not gonna lie. Not too bad. 44.6. Just a little off of a 43. I missed my mini turbo. Got within 7,000th of a second in Gran Turismo. That is... Chat, in the building, that's what we call pain. Ooh. I'm in. A little sloppy, but it's in nonetheless. Ooh, I'm missing these mini turbos, and that's really not good. It's really slow. That took my teammate a month to learn. Really? I mean, this isn't like the hardest trick in the world. To get like pretty consistent at it, I think it's gonna take some time. I mean, I've been practicing it for like, I don't know, like 2 hours now. That's really not good. Oh, oh, whoa, that's a PB. Yo, I saw it. I was like, we're on the ramp at 208. This could be a PB. That's what I'm talking about. 44, 44, 45. That's good. That's good. Those are good laps. I feel pretty good about that. We hit the jump every single time. We didn't miss it once. We didn't have to course correct once. I think we got a perfect lap, actually, the second lap. Really good. Well, near perfect lap. Perfect for me. Grah. We will win. Grah. We're in there. We're out there. We're in there. We're out there. Chat, we are really in there. Holy. Max usually play Birdo because I like her character design. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you actually play the game. Everybody's always talking about optimizing their shit in this like kids game, in this game made for literal babies. I'm telling you, play what you like, and more likely than not, you're going to do just fine, if not better, than somebody who's optimized their stuff out of the wazoo. Hello, hello. Am I welcome here? I'm happy to have you. Nice to see you, Kit. She's joined. What made you want to join? I know you've been a Twitch watcher for a while. Is Twitch still messing up? I'm feeling crazy right now. I'm just enjoying. It took us so. I'm telling you, if you've ever wanted to try speedrunning or something, there's the rise, there's the plateau, there's the rut. But like I said, the rut always precipitates the rise, the second great rise. Sometimes all you need to do is have a little break. Working more is not always the correct option. Just like in Mario Kart, how driving forward isn't always the fastest way to get to point A to point B. When it comes to reaching your dreams, just running full speed ahead isn't always the fastest way. This is a learning lesson for us all. This is a beautiful thing. I don't know, you just hopped on. Well, I'm happy to have you. Yes, upload that ghost. We've done it. I like a 214. It's not the best, but god dang it, it felt pretty good to me. It feels pretty good to me. Let's change course. I tried working every hour of every day, and in the long run ended up getting nothing done in terms of my comic. That's true. A lot of time wasted. Now where does that put us? Nowhere different from where we were. What the heck is like 155, dude? What does K do again? Can you even imagine like how hard I had to work to bring my time down by I think less than a second? And oh no, I didn't want to do this. No, I don't want to race against him. He's gonna beat my ass. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see what he's about to do to me. I just want to see what he did. I fought so hard for a 214, and this guy just casually has a 155. Can you even imagine that? 155. I don't even know how he does it. He jumps in. Oh, he's vectoring like crazy. This guy's insane. Yeah, he does that. I don't do that. Man, that trick is crazy. The way he's able to slide around that fence is insane. And then I noticed here, he starts his drift after coming back down. A lot of people who, and he gets a 39, dude. He gets a 30. He gets a sub 40 on that. Does he get sub 40 every lap? On the boost pad, yep, and on the back end of the boost pad too, for extra height. Oh, what the hell? Yo, what the hell? I actually thought that sub 40 was like around the fastest that you could do, and then he beat that lap by 2 seconds by pulling out the 39-second lap. 37-second lap, faster than his first 39-second lap. The way he rides that edge is crazy. I don't think we're doing that. Listen, I think we can do cool things, but I don't think we can do this. Not yet, at least. Speedrunners are a different breed, and because of all that, he beat my time by like 15 seconds. My bad, like 20 seconds. Can you, he actually, with all the, I put an hour and a half into this track, and he actually beat, and from the work that he's done so far, by the time he finished running the track, he actually could have gotten up, and the hot pocket would have been in for like just over a minute. Like the oven would, the microwave would still have a minute left on the hot pocket that he put in there, man. It's just crazy. Got up, walked to the kitchen, and put the hot pocket in the oven by the time I finished. It's crazy. FB randomly recommended a Mario Kart 8 meme ghost trial, and I'm sure it's thanks to you. They really do be tracking what we search. Yeah, they be tracking what we say, how we move, what we breathe, everything. I want a streamer to talk about the human brain organoids being grown in jars and then integrated into supercomputers. Holy crap, they're actually building the Magi from Neon Gellion Evangelion. Is that true? They connected to one, two? What they did? They're literally building that the supercomputer that runs the new Tokyo City and Neon Gellion Evangelion. Is that real? They say they think it's sentient. Yo, give him a keyboard. I want to see if he can type. Can they do 3 brains all connected to each other? And can you mend, like, put in the all 3 personalities of me inside of them? Because I think I would be, me as like 3 would be probably the best way to run society. So like me as a gamer, that's one brain. Me as a streamer, that's another brain. And me as a pet owner. And I think if you bring all of those together, I feel like we could change the world. Gamer, streamer, pet owner. And I feel like I would have the ruthlessness and the empathy to be able to, you know, bring about a better, you know, world. And me as an international criminal court judge. What's this? Brainoware, a breakthrough AI approach using brain or organoids. I'm not gonna lie, I thought an organoid, like, just, I don't know what the fuck is an organoid. I thought it was a fake word. A miniaturized and simplified version of an organ produced in vitro in 3 dimensions that mimics the key function, structural, and biological complexity of that organ. So there's they made a little baby brain. They made a baby brain. Wait, they actually made a baby brain. In a study published in the Journal of Nature Electronics. I'm not sure how I like that. Is that the Journal of Cyborgs? Is that what that means? Is that just like the medical scientific term for the Journal of Cyborgs? Nature Electronics? Researchers at the United States, researchers in the United States of America developed an artificial intelligence hardware approach named Brainoware. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they got to stop that right now. That employs adaptive reservoir computation. I don't know why that word tripped me up for a second. Computation of the brain organoid neural networks, ONNS. They've already have an acronym for it. Bro, it's so over. They found that the approach could achieve nonlinear dynamics, fading memory properties, and supervised learning. Wait, an unsupervised learning? What? Oh no, dog. They did make a baby brain. And what do you mean? Why did you give it unsupervised learning? What did it learn in the time that you weren't watching? You're telling me that you were like, good work with the organoid today, brother. Let's go home so we can enjoy some so we can get some drinks in celebration for our little organoid. And then they come back and bro has already learned how to speak Arabic and they're like, "Ah, shit." Ooh, did they take a little like creme brulee blowtorch to it to just like stop the study there? Oh man, oh boy, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. They literally made I have no mouth and I must scream. They left it connected to an AI learning software unattended in the study. They're just like, I mean, let's just see what we can do. Holy crap, he's gonna talk like Chat GPT? Is that what you're telling me? It's like taking a baby and putting it in a room with Chat GPT and then having it just learn stuff. And then you check back up on the room in 15 years to see what it's like. Ooh. They made a racist from birth. Born racism. This is wild stuff. And demonstrating its practical potential in tasks such as nonlinear equation, prediction, and speech recognition. They taught the baby brain how to learn. They taught the baby brain how to understand speech. Okay, but here's the thing. Do you have to feed the baby brain? That's my thing. Like, do you have to feed it like a blended up Big Mac and then use like a turkey baster to just squirt it on there and it goes for it to like get learning again? Does it have allergies? Can it get sick? Like if I sneeze on the baby brain, will it like get the flu? Holy crap, if you give alcohol to the baby brain, will its computation be worse? Like you pour like an entire bottle of of like New Amsterdam vodka, the peach flavored New Amsterdam vodka into the baby brain's like floating vessel. You know, it's Bacter tank. It's Bacta tank. And then while you're like, what's 2 times 2? And it's like, oh, 6. Oh, 6. It just gives you a picture of like a kink drawing of like Fat Bowser or something. That'd be crazy. Does it dream? Yeah, can you like check its brainwaves? I want to see what it dreams about. Dream, 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 dream. You're not going to believe it. I found a guide on how to feed your organoids. How to feed your organoid. Are organoids like scientific Tamagotchi? You ever Ooh, do you think that those like bioengineering researchers go to do you think those bioengineering researchers pass each other while they're caring for their organoid, and they're like, oh, how old is he? And it's like some deformed rat with like a fucking a microchip stitched to its chest, and it's floating in a jar, and he's like, oh yeah, so this is experiment B5625. We've been doing a lot of stuff together for a while. He's learned a lot. He can now sing too, and then he pulls out like a little device from his pocket and clicks it onto the jar, and it sounds like a Vocaloid. And they're like, oh man, that's so cute. So this is my brain organoid. I've replaced and it's like a backpack. It's like the jar again, but it's on like a backpack, right? And he walks around with it. And he's like, I replaced my smartphone with it. I've just been feeding him a endless stream of everything that ChatGPT and Midjourney has been able to synthesize and scrape from the internet. And now I can ask him whatever question I want, and he can even draw. He puts up the little like screen so he can draw, and it just says, "Kill me, kill me." And then he takes it away. He's like, we're still working on it. We're still working on that. It's just a little bugs to iron out. Anyways, how do you feed your organoid? Sci shots. How to feed mini organs. Scientists are making lab-grown mini organs more lifelike by adding blood vessels. Okay. Organoids, lab-grown mini organs that embody some aspects of actual organs, hold the promise for better understanding of human biology. Blah blah blah. Who cares, bro? How do you feed them? This is what I really care about. They're working on growing organoids with blood vessels to supply the cells with oxygen and nutrients. This image captures Alexandria Leopoldi, showing an organoid made of blood vessel cells that align themselves into blood vessels. Okay. Eventually, the team wants to integrate these so-called vascular organoids with some kind of cells that generate more complex organoids. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make the Gigabrain. They're gonna make Gigabrain Sheen in the jar. So it does bleed. Anyways, we've learned a lot today. What do you guys think? We have learned so much today so far about the little baby organoids. They really do make baby brains, huh? That's a remarkable thing. Yo, did you see what Biden said about the strikes in Yemen?
Are the airstrikes in Yemen working?
Well, when you say working, are they stopping the Houthis? No. Are they going to continue? Yes.
It's kind of, I actually, when I read the transcript of what he said, I actually thought it was a meme. I thought it was a bit. I thought somebody was doing hyperbole. He actually said, bro was like, are the strikes working? And he said, by working, do you mean working? No, but will they continue? Yes. By working, you mean like doing the actual thing we're doing? We're supposed to be doing? No. Will we keep doing it? Yes. Okay. All right. If you can you imagine, like, back in the day, we needed journalists risking their damn lives to be able to put together the Pentagon Papers for us to figure out that the US government thought that the Vietnam War wasn't going to work, but we decided to keep doing it anyways. And now Joe Biden's just like, oh, hell yeah. I don't expect us to do shit, but we're gonna keep bombing. Hell yeah. Ooh, yeah, hell yeah. All right. That really is something. Average American experience. Yo, somebody made like a revolver dice. Have you all seen this before? I'll show you what I'm actually looking at while I'm talking to you stinkers. Yeah, here you go. Anyways, do you see this? Look at this.
These gunslinger dice were too expensive, but they're awesome.
Right now they're 55% off, which is like $55, which means this shit's like $100, but it is awesome.
Way too cool.
It's kind of sick.
Because I'm a dingus and didn't show it, here's the actual dice.
Thank you, dingus.
They're shaped like cartridges.
They're heavy.
Oh, don't drop it, Anton. And then chamber that back in there. Oh, perfect. Awesome.
Ooh, wait, let me listen to that roll again. Yeah, okay. All right, you got me. That's pretty cool. You got me. That's interesting. That does sound the roll is really good. Yeah, that's really good. The question is, like, how do you use those though? Oh, each one of them are dice? Okay, but like how do you read it though? Like how are you supposed to read that? You know what I mean? Easy to read numbers, perfectly balanced. Oh, wait, each bullet is a die? Is that how that's supposed to work? Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, yeah, each bullet is a die. Okay. I see. I see. I need one of these for my desk. This seems like such a good I was looking at it. I was like, this seems like one of the best fidget toys. I might buy one of these simply as a fidget toy. This seems like one of the best fidget toys I've ever seen. Well, they need to make more like full metal revolver fidget toys, because this seems really good. Can you imagine like a revolver cylinder that you can just hold and you can just spin it in your hand? Oh, or maybe one where you know that thing where you could like shake it and then it starts spinning even faster when you shake it. Maybe one of those things where you can like shake it in one hand, and you can either like spin it with like by holding it in one hand and then like spinning it with the other hand, or you can shake it and it spins like that. And so you can shake it to make it really fast, and then you can just, just hold it and it's like it goes in your hand. You know what I'm talking about? Holy. That'd be crazy. I'm so in for it. I'm so down for it. I want that so bad. Oh man. Maybe we should there you go. That's the merch idea. That's the merch idea right there. You guys want that? You guys want a fidget spinner merch? What track do you think we should practice now, chat? What's a really popular map that you... Ooh, I did say I wanted to try out the gap cut on... What's it called? Mushroom Gorge. Rainbow Road? Bitch, which one? Okay, how does... I have a 151, such a short track. Wait, who are you? Wait, he's just 1 second better than me. Online Ghosts. Who's the number one in Mushroom Gorge? 126? What? I'm beat by like Tyrannix. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really appreciate you. 25. It's actually the Hot Pocket. They got the Hot Pocket timer on me. This is insane. Gun Fanatics Be Normal challenge level America. It's not about being a gun fanatic goofball. Even Europeans need like understand that guns are cool because they have fake guns in Europe. What do you do? Yoshi Teddy Buggy Roller, as we would expect, picks up a coin. All right, I'm not sure if that's a super bounce. Just a lot of mini turbos. 2 coins here, I would imagine, yeah. 2 coins here, 3 coins actually. All right, and he comes in from the left, bounces to the right. What? Pardon me? He made that? He's the world record holder apparently. Of course he made that. And he's like a second ahead of everybody else too because of it. Left, right. That was an even better lap. The 28-second lap is crazy. He cuts that close. I'm trying to learn right now, but it doesn't even look like he should be able to jump off of that. He should not. It does not look like he should be able to jump off of that. Okay, we're not doing that. but we'll do something similar, I guess, much slower. Let's just see what I can do. Let's learn by ourselves for a little bit after looking at what the world record can do. Looks like he found the hidden extended bounce bot. Now I know you can super bounce. That's not surprising to me. Wait, no, just keep going, just keep going. I'm trying to act like I'm the world record holder. I'm not. Sheesh. Man, this track looks so ugly. It's crazy. I forgot about how ugly this track looked. I forgot about how ugly Wii tracks look in general. I honestly forgot how ugly the Wii looks. Forgive. I know we have many a Wii lover in here. Damn, the Wii is so ugly. Sheesh. Slander, it's ugly. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to say this. I don't want to be the one to say this. Oh yeah, wait, do I have to use a, wait, I don't know. I don't have to use a, I gotta adventure on this track a little bit. I don't know exactly where to come off, honestly. I forgot how to super bounce. There's a way to super bounce specifically. I forget exactly how to do it. All right, we got cooked. Thank you. We'll just restart. Small pixels are overrated. Big pixels are where it's at. That's true. You do get to see more when the pixels are bigger. Yeah, he was squeezing like every single mini turbo he possibly could out of all of that. Guess that's what makes him the world record holder and me Bum Master Supreme. I am messing up my super turbos. My bad, my super bounces. All right, is it like off here? There we go. I almost didn't make it. Hello? I almost fell. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was going to almost perish. I've done it before. I know I can do it. I forget exactly how to. There you go. I did it. But I was still really misaligned to be able to even attempt to do the gap jump. Help me. I mean, I can do that. That was a new record? Okay. Yeah, my old record must be terrible if that was a new record. All right. You know what that means. It's time to pick up basic. Top 10 worst to play on. The only reason why people would ever pick Mushroom Gorge is specifically because they like the gap jump, and that's it. It's a really short, it's a short track, it's an ugly track, it's not a very interesting track. The mushrooms are janky. It's a bad course. I hate to say it. If I were to cut 10 courses, this would be one of the first ones I would think of to cut. Boo Lake, one of the first ones to get cut. I don't know, like this one, Boo Lake, Baby Park, that one's getting cut. That's 3 so far. That's 3 so far, 100%. That I know I definitely want to cut, period, right? I hate to say it, Sky High Sunday, I don't want that one. That one can be gone as well. We can kill that one. We can execute that one in the public square. That's a bad one. SNES Rainbow Road, literally nothing to do. That one's getting cut. That one's actually just terrible. Such a bad course. What is it like Sherbert? It's in the base course, like Sherbert, whatever. That one should be cut. That one's not a very good course either. Bad course, in my opinion. Not very good at all. That's 6 right there. Music Park, that one should be cut. The candy one? What's the candy one? I think Music Park should be cut though. Music Park's also lame. There's like nothing to do there. Music Park slaps. I'm just pretend I didn't hear that. The city ones, Tokyo Blur can go. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me about the city ones. Tokyo Blur is so out of here, bro. Holy Tokyo Blur. Absolutely not. Ninja Hideaway can stay. Ninja Hideaway can stay. London Loop can stay. That one can stay. Bangkok Rush. Cock Rush? I'm not a big hater of Cock Rush. It's not the best. It's kind of ugly, but Cock Rush. Toad Circuit, there you go. That's another one. Toad Circuit is definitely out of here. And then we have one more. Dragon Driftway. Dragon Driftway is okay. It's interesting. There's a gap jump too. There's stuff to do on Dragon Driftway. There's things that for you to actually do on Dragon Driftway. That one can stay. We need one more, chat. What's one more that needs to go? Cockrush Cyberfunk. I should play that game sometime. What do you think? Royal Raceway and Ribbon Road. Those are good tracks. New York Minute. Oh. I don't know. I'm not a big hater of New York Minute. I'm gonna be real with you. New York Minute's okay. The reason why New York Minute is okay is because there's multiple lanes per track that you can go that does mix things up. Like even though some of the lanes aren't super viable, you can get away from somebody with fire or like a Piraina plant or something. You can do that. New York instead of Madrid. I'm not saying we're just getting rid of 10 right now. Peach Garden. There's like cool shortcuts that you can do on Peach Garden. I don't know about that. I'm not a hater of Peach Garden. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. Wait a second. Let me take a look at them. I have access to them right now. I like Coop. Oh, Sunset Wilds. There you go. Another easy one. Literally do nothing loser track. There you go. Oh, my bad. I meant N64. Yeah, N64 Rainbow Road can get the hell out of here. 100%. Yeah, 100% you can. We don't like your... Not only can you go, you will go. We don't like your kind round these parts here, feller. So you better get on up out of here before sunset. Or we're gonna... Anyways. But it's a classic. Okay, it's a classic, just like dying of, I don't know, like the Black Plague or something. It's like dying of polio. That's a classic too. We also got rid of that. It just had to be done. Some things need to be forgotten. Yeah, Toad Circuit giga ass. Turd Circuit. Hell yeah. Yo, fuck a Turd Circuit. All my homies hate Turd Circuit. Finally. Well, that's the list. That's my list of tracks, of 10 tracks that need to go. Anyways, what were we doing? Do I even want to be good at Mushroom George? That's the thing that I'm thinking about. Do I even want to be good at Mushroom George? I mean, it is pretty cool. Most people aren't good at Mushroom George, so I should be good at it, right? Walugi Pinball is bottom 20. I'm not gonna get mad at that. There's no reason to get mad at that, honestly. The reason is because I get it. If you start back of the track on Walugi Pinball, it's over for you. You like actually aren't coming back. There's no shortcuts. There's nothing really that cool to do besides kind of pray that a pinball isn't on your line. I hate to be the one to say it, but like there's not much to do besides hoping a pinball is not on your line. Because if it is, it's over for you. Help me? I'm fine. I don't need any help. Especially from the likes of you. It was just a joke. A funny meme. Ahaha funny. Let me in. Woo. Let's see if, I don't know. Let's see if I'm able to even like get in position to do the double gap jump. I'm still, nah, I messed up. I mean, I'm dropping my time, but my time's ass. So now I think this is a time worth beating, for me at least right now. This is a time worth beating. There's way too much going on in Luigi Pinball. I don't think so. Now at the pinball section, like there's pinballs bouncing, sure, but there's really not that much going on. I mean, like every once in a while there's a pinball that comes down that might be on your line and you just pray that you don't hit it. Outside of that, I mean, I recently learned that there were little side courses down at like the pinball surface area. Like 2 turns before the end of the track, right? That there's like little side areas that you can go in the gutter, and there's extra items there. I had no clue about that. It's slower, but you have the option to get extra items, which is pretty cool. And I mean, like, listen, here's what? Yeah. Here, let me show you. I actually recently learned this. I was kind of shocked because I had no clue. There's also a little top area in Squeaky Clean Sprint. I had no clue about that either. Where's Luigi Pinball? And the song is good too. Like, it's hard for me to hate on Luigi Pinball, mostly because it's just like a good song. You know what I mean? It has a good song. It goes kind of hard. I hate to say it. I'm in. Whoops. There's the ball that's on my line. Oof. I haven't played this track in a little while. Yeah, let me show you here. We're going. Oh, who's gonna be such a good line too? Yeah, around here. And there are items there too. Oh, so there you go. Oh, those, yeah. You're like around there is what I meant. I had no clue that was there actually. May just be me and my Mario Kart 8 ignorance, but yeah, I had no clue those existed. So let's see if I can get a good lap out of this, because I was doing quite poorly that first lap. It's a little embarrassing. Oof. Oof. Not the... I'm getting pinballed, man. Don't be on my line. Don't be on my line. Oh, it's on my line. That's what I'm saying. You just, you know, you pray as he's not on your line, but then sometimes he's just on your line, and that's just how it is. All right. We both be gaming. We love gaming, isn't that right? Oh yeah, and then like there's squeaky clean sprint. Yo, my time on squeaky clean sprint is so bad. I actually had no clue. I thought I had a decent time. Didn't I time trial this? My time is still that bad? Anyways. I lost my drift? No. Oof. Oh, hey, what's going on? I'm in. Now watch this. Bonk. Do you want to bonk there? It's more efficient. I can't make it. I didn't. Oh, wow. I didn't think I could go that far. I'm gonna be real. Oh, that would have been so good too. You want to get like a purple mini turbo, and then you can use it to hop over that edge there. Hey, here we go. Let's see if I can make it now. That's not good. I'm still fine. I'm fine. I'm more than fine. Now, wasn't it like up here or something? Yeah. I had no clue this existed. I'm out. What about you, chat? I had no clue that existed. Like, where did that come from? I had never seen anybody be on that side of the map in my entire life. Not a single person I've played with has ever been like, oh, let me hop up there or something. Never happened. Never happened. Not once. Never, not ever. And the song Squeaky Clean Sprint goes crazy too. That's the thing that they don't tell you. That's the thing that they don't tell you. Long track too. Chat, are there loads of mid Mario Kart tracks? Yeah. I think most of the tracks are, well, I mean, you would hope that most of the tracks are mid, mostly because if they weren't, that mean most of them would be ass or something, you know? Most of them can't be the best tracks. That just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, yeah, I think most of the tracks are fine. There's very few tracks that I'm like, oh, why am I here? Baby Park, that's why am I here. Boo Lake, that's why am I here. Yeah, the tour tracks are usually kind of giga mid. Some of them are even giga ass. I hate to say it. There's just nothing going on in them. And they don't even use anti-gravity. And like the big reason why you should want to play this game is because it has anti-gravity or something, right? Oh, before we hop directly back in, I wanted to check out the basic video on it to see what basic has to say. Because basic leaded us to greatness when it came to basically leaded us to greatness when it came to DK Summit. So he could also probably lead us to greatness when it comes to Mushroom Gorge. Let's see. Sunset Wilds, Koopa Cape, Squeaky Clean Sprint, Moonview Highway, Athens Dash, Luigi Stadium, DC Mario Circuit, Summit, Yoshi Island, Cock Rush, Dam Drift. Has he not done one for Mushroom Gorge yet? Oh no. No, Berlin Byways. No, it must have been earlier. He must have. He definitely has. Hyrule Circuit. Of course he has. He must. It's definitely in here. I'm not coping. Here it is. Mushroom Gorge. Learn how to play Mushroom Gorge.
Today we're going to cover everything you need to know to play Mushroom Gorge on 150cc. This is a really technical course with a lot of things that can go wrong for seemingly no reason. So let's jump in and figure out how to make it as consistent as possible, shall we?
Wallahi, save me.
Run, we're going to do a left hop into a right drift to grab the first coin. Build up a super mini turbo on the next turn, and then build up a mini turbo on the bridge while grabbing the 3 coins. After that, we're going to start a left drift and trick off both the ramp and the mushroom bounce pad before getting up on the straightaway. After that, we're going to drive straight up this ramp and do a left drift off the orange boost ramp so that we can build up a mini turbo and do another super bounce off the next mushroom. Ideally, you want to land on the green mushroom so that you can trick off of it at the end. While you're on the green mushroom, pay attention to the... We're going to drive straight up this ramp and do a left drift off the orange boost ramp so that we can build up a mini turbo and do another super bounce off the next mushroom. Ideally, you want to land on the green mushroom so that you can trick off of it at the end. While you're on the green mushroom, pay attention to the coins in front of you because you want to make sure to grab 2 of them before going into the cave. After tricking off the green mushroom, we're going to start a wide left drift, making sure to grab all 3 coins on the inside of the turn, so that when we get to the orange boost ramp, we should have 9 coins in total already.
Okay.
After that, we're on to the main cave section. You know that saying that's often misattributed to Einstein about how the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? Well, the rest of the lap from here on out is an exercise in figuring out whether you're actually going insane or if the course really is just that broken. Let's break it down. When
help
going
me.
into the cave, you want to build up a super mini turbo and then do a left soft drift off the ramp so that you can do a super bounce off the first mushroom. If you hold too far of a left angle when going off the boost ramp, you'll still probably get the super bounce, but then you'll miss the green mushroom and fall into the gap to the left. But you can do a super bounce off the first mushroom. If you hold too far of a left angle when going off the boost ramp, you'll still probably get the super bounce, but then you'll miss the green mushroom and fall into the gap to the left. Trick off both those green mushrooms, making sure to land on the next red mushroom in a right drift so that you can do another super bounce off the second red mushroom, and you'll jump clean over the third one to land back on the other side of the track.
Okay, so my thing is that thank you Basic. Okay, leave a like on the video. My thing is that I'm pretty sure I can do super bounces, but how to do them specifically is what's getting to me. So if I remember how to do them correctly, a super bounce is where you drift and build a mini turbo in the air and release it right before you hit a bounce pad. In this case, it would be a mushroom top. And then you trick off of the bounce pad, and then the bounce pad like momentum and and the mini turbo momentum, because mini turbos have a higher kickback, like they throw you further when you release them than a boost ramp or like anything else, right? Or especially a boost pad, right? And that'll send you an extra distance, if I remember correctly. So let's see. What was it called? Super Bounce? Super Bounce. Mario Kart 8. How to Super Bounce.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe isn't known for its driving techniques like Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, and especially Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. But one of Mario Kart 8 will undoubtedly have the easiest super bounces on a track basis, so we'll use these tracks as a way of demonstrating the technique. In this game, you can charge up mini turbos while in the air. This is a very important piece of information when it comes to the super bounce. Instead of tricking off the boost ramp, drift off of it, charge up a mini turbo while in the air, then release your mini turbo right before tricking off the bounce pad. In doing so, you'll get a huge boost forward, much more than you would by simply tricking off the bounce pad. You can see here that by taking the easy way out and tricking off both the boost ramp and the bounce pad, I'm losing quite a lot of time. This technique is not challenging and is one that you can pick up very quickly, so if you aren't already performing these super bounces, I highly suggest you do so if you want to up your game.
Okay. Okay. Let's give it a try. Wait, but let's finish exactly how to do the Gorge cut.
Part 15 of
before
the
we get
Basic
started
Training
again.
Booster Pass Edition. Today we're going to cover everything you need to know to play Mushroom Gorge on 150cc.
Let's see.
This really is just that broken. Let's break it down. Trick off both those green mushrooms, making sure to land on the next red mushroom in a right drift so that you can do another super bounce off the second red mushroom, and you'll jump clean over the third one to land bounce off the second mushrooms, making sure to land on the next red mushroom in a right drift so that you can do another super bounce off the second red mushroom, making sure to land on the get the super bounce, but then you'll miss the green mushroom and fall into the gap.
You can do it. I'm doing my best.
Trick off both those green mushrooms, making sure to land on the next red mushroom in a right drift so that you can do another super bounce off the second red mushroom, and you'll jump clean over the third one to land back on the other side of the track.
Okay.
Neither of the super bounces are 100% necessary for this stuff to work. As long as you take the right hand path, you'll get to the second green mushroom regardless of whether or not you actually got the first super bounce. And as long as you have the coins, you can clear the third mushroom without the second super bounce at all. That being said, it will be a lot slower and a lot less safe. Now we want to clear the third mushroom so that we can get good alignment around the next turn, because what we're going to want to do is use a mushroom and jump over the large gap at the end of the lap, ideally getting enough height to clear the fence. After that, we're done with the lap, but everything we just talked about is a lot easier said than done, and every step bears a little bit more explanation, so let's break down those strats in a little bit more detail. I've got an entire video on how to do this shortcut properly that I'll link to at the top of the screen and in the description below. But here's a really quick rundown of the shortcut itself.
Thank you, Sake Tanuki. I appreciate you.
Starting a left drift, wait until your trick boost runs out.
I vote we make piracy okay, but only on original hardware. Yeah, sure. You know what? Hit it. Full gap jump guide. Okay, let's look at his full gap jump guide, because this is what I kind of worry about more.
I'm going to teach you a consistent setup for doing.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan. Listen, I don't support piracy unless they take a bite of gum. Okay,
the Mushroom Gorge gap cut.
I'll just say that you said it,
to perform, but
and I'll believe it's
to do a couple of very specific things. So let's dive right on in, shall we?
Interesting take.
There are three major components to hitting the gap cut successfully. The first is the setup in the mushroom cave. How you start the cave entrance isn't that important, but what matters is all the stuff starting with the green mushroom in midair, at which point you want a mini turbo trick, also called a super bounce.
Okay. Wait,
Off
how do
second trick boost
like
runs out
after
to
I'm
use your
there?
red
What I
mu-
really worry about is like, what do I do after I'm there? Because I can do the tricks. I can get there. What do I do after I get there? Because then you have to jump the cut. So then you have to cut the jump.
to completely clear
How do
the
you do it?
third mushroom and land on the track in a left drift. The second component of the shortcut is how you approach this next left turn. You want to wait until just after your trick boost runs out to use your mushroom, and then take the turn tightly, staying as close to the mushrooms on the left-hand side of the track.
What's up, babe? She all right? We're getting inches of snow?
Yeah. I looked to see if it's
It's snowing?
yeah.
Baby, it's over for us. What are we gonna do? Oh, you're vibing. You know what? Perfect hot chocolate weather. Sure. Sure. Make mine with the half and half. And then if you can't fill up the cup with it, then just like, use some water. Finish it with water.
So
Yeah, mostly half and half.
mostly.
Yeah. Make it mostly half and half. Yeah. And then I'll drink the hot chocolate. Don't you look at me like that. I like milk. You're like, oh, let me feed you chocolate. Okay, well, drown it in milk first, and then sure. She just left. She didn't even say a word. I said, give me half and half, and she just left. Yeah, just microwave some half and half. Hell yeah. I hate you. I don't hate to say it. I love to say it. Give me microwaved half and half. I'll sip that before bed while reading a book. Absolutely. You're doing too much. I'm not doing enough because honestly, I could I hate to say it. I can take a couple sips of heavy cream. I can take a couple sips of heavy whipping cream. Hell yeah. It's just thick milk. Don't even get me started. You think I'm doing too much? Don't worry, I can do a whole lot more. Nah, Shark knows what he's talking about. Thank you! Half and half tastes good. Half and half is drinkable, dude. On like the tiers of like milk, skim milk low tier. All right? The normal like blue cap normal milk, okay? That is 100% like mid tier. That is A tier viable. Half and half goes. Like coffee creamer, half and half, whatever. That's like an S tier sip. That's an F tier. That's an S tier sippable. 100%. It's up there with water. Water S tier sippable. Half and half S tier sippable. It's not something that I would chug, but you absolutely take sips of it while eating like a cake or something. Take sips of it while I'm eating ramen. The hot salty mixed with the slightly sweet cold. Sheesh. Water goes hard. I got my big jug right here next to me. Isn't fair? I want hot chocolate. Go get you some. Wait, I have one. Wait, can you see this? There you go. Yo, look at my time, dude. With that time that I just posted, I'm now in like I'm now in like the 90th percentile of like all Mushroom George players. Dog, what? You're telling me this dopey ass terrible time where I didn't do the gap jump once is in like the top? Okay. Bell curve go crazy. I guess so. It looks more like a half pipe than a bell curve. Yeah, I'm going crazy in the tax brackets. Mushrooms George. What about creme brulee? Bitch, do you sip creme brulee? We're just talking about things that you drink. Now, listen. Sake. All right, listen to this. You can't sip a creme brulee unless you're just crazy. That you're a crazy person if you do that. I'll meet you in the middle. I forgot its name. Eggnog. Eggnog. Eggnog is literally just kind of like uncooked creme brulee batter, if we think about it. It's just unbaked creme brulee batter. I got you. Eggnog is like drinking a cake, and it's honestly fantastic. It's yes. Creme anglaise. Anglaise. Eggnog equals ambrosia. What the fuck is an ambrosia? Put a little rum in there too. I'm gonna be honest with you. Virgin eggnog is so much better than like alcohol nog. It's like I've had alcoholic eggnog. I'd way rather would have just normal eggnog. They're like, oh, we have alcoholic eggnog. No, you could just give me that normal eggnog. That's it. It's good enough. I was watching a video by Adam Ragusia a little while ago, and like his words kind of stuck in my head. He said, because honestly, I was watching the video and I was getting some ideas about, oh Lord. And I was getting some ideas about like what pasta I wanted to make. And he was like, we can put this in the pasta, we can put that in the pasta, that's fine. But you don't need to put chicken bouillon in there. You don't need to put chicken stock in there. Not every single dish needs an animal in it. And I was like, you know what? When he said that, I put the chicken bouillon away. I was like, you're right. Not every dish needs an animal in it. You're cooking, Mr. Goose. You're cooking, Mr. Goose. And so it kind of reminds me, I wrap this back around to this, okay? Not every drink needs alcohol in it. Not every drink needs, I hate to say it, not every drink needs alcohol in it. And eggnog is a drink that does not need alcohol in it. Drugs are fun. Like, it's okay. It's just worse than normal eggnog. Like, you can drink a drink that's not as good as the drink that you could have drunk, but like, I've done it. I'm in. Like, that's fine. You can do that. It's just still a worse drink. You're just drinking the worst version of the drink that you could have drunk. You're right. Thank you. I'm glad some people agree. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. I didn't mean to do that. Yep, and it's over for me. I did not mean to come off at that angle. That's a way better cut. Way better cut. Okay, we're kind of getting the cut now. It's coming together. It's definitely sloppy, but it's coming together. I'm able to do it now. Thank you, Basek. I appreciate you. Come in. It's over. Now it's over. All right. We're getting it done though. They said like as
Track as possible. The third and arguably most tricky component is the mini turbo hop. If you used your mushroom when I said you should, then you should have a mini turbo built up by the time you actually need to make the jump. But you don't want to jump right away. Your brain is going to tell you that as soon as you get to the grass, you need to hop to avoid falling into the canyon. But it's very important that you wait until after getting over the hill. because if you jump too early, you won't get enough height and you'll run into the fence. Couple other important things to point out about this. When you do the jump,
Oh my lord. Finally somebody said it. I love Virgin Nog. I'm just, not every drink needs alcohol in it. And I'm like a every now and again drinker, okay? I'm one of those people where, I mean, last night I went out to the bar and got like a single mojito. It's not, I'm not like anti-drinking or something. It's just, I got the mojito because it tastes good. Nope, I ruined it. He's so right. You have to wait until like after the jump. Well, after like the bridge or whatever, the hill, or else it's over for you. All right, let's see what we can do. Can we do it this time? You know, the nice thing about this course is that it's so short. There aren't multiple things that I'm practicing here. It's literally just basically the super bounce. I waited way too long. I didn't jump there. Let's see. Well, this is what we're doing. This is the point of why we fight. Honestly. Alcoholic eggnog sounds miserable. It's just not that great. It's just, I hate to say it, but every time I was drinking the alcoholic eggnog, I was just thinking about the fact that I just could have had normal eggnog instead. I was like, man, I could really go for some normal eggnog. It made me want to like have a sip of water or something afterwards. I had to like, I'm gonna burn out. Yep. I had to like, I don't know, clean my throat. Banish alcohol nog. It's just not as cute as it tries to pretend to be. That's the biggest problem about it. Ooh, that was like one of the most dangerously close drifts I've ever done. Whoops. I used my mushroom way too late. Are you doing better? You're doing better, Rocky? I'm very happy to hear that. You all need to make sure you take care of yourselves, okay? I'll be upset if anything bad happens to you. Oh, he's in. Thank you, Basic. Thank you, Basic. We're not doing the bridge jump because that's even more difficult than what I'm, oh, wrong way drift, very sad. That's even more difficult than what I'm doing right now. It's very technical. And I'd much rather just make it. No. I can still continue on from here. Oh, I'm in. Thank you, Basic. All right. He's done it. He's done it. Now let's see if we can beat our time. I think it was 147. Does anybody remember? But I'm fixing my headphones. All right. A little dink. A little dink action. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can go crazy here. I'm still very happy that I beat my DK Summit time. I do feel pretty happy with that time. For my skill level right now, I feel like I'm doing way better on that course than... Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Oh, it worked perfectly. Okay. You know what? Basic, he had a point. This course might actually be broken. I shouldn't have gotten that. I completely missed the jump setup. I completely missed the setup. Accidentally perfect. Who could have seen it coming? Lord help me. Wallahi save me. You know what's also kind of better without alcohol? Daiquiris. Daiquiris and mimosas are kind of better without alcohol too. Like, it's not like they're bad, but they just could probably be better. Nah, I don't know. Virgin daiquiris and mimosas are very, very tasty. They're great with it. I'm not saying they're not great with alcohol. They are. They are. I'm just saying that there are times where, I don't know, I'm just like, I wish I could have this drink, like the base of this drink, just without alcohol in it. Because alcohol, it brings its own, you know, tasting experience to it. It's just kind of like maybe instead of champagne, it could have sparkling water. Or maybe I'm wrong and it just wouldn't taste anywhere near as good without the champagne. Ooh, ooh. Mimosa sparkling cider. Ooh, I messed it up. It's over. Yep. Need champagne? Sparkling apple cider. Well, sparkling cider. Could go crazy. Sparkling cider mimosa would go insane. That's what I'm saying. You all need to lock in sometimes. Some of these drinks that we know and love, just without alcohol in them, with a nice surrogate, could be really nice. Because listen, I know you all are like, oh, this alcohol, oh, that drink's good, that drink's good. What you really like in the drink is not the alcohol content. What you really like is the stuff that they put around the alcohol content to make it more drinkable. Summer virgin mimosas are my go-to summer refresher. Here's the thing. What I'm people think I'm trying to take something from them. I'm not. Stop thinking of it as like me trying to remove something from the drink. I'm wrong. You're wrong. I'm trying to add something to the drink. You know what that is? It's bulk gulpability. All right. You may not have heard this term before, but it's something that I like to think of. Bulk gulpability. How many mimosas, okay, how many like daiquiris can you have? How many like, you know, mojitos or whatever can you have before you start getting a little belligerent, before you start like, before it's like, you know, irresponsible to have more? Like, you actually have to stop drinking. But if it's virgin, guess what? You can drink as much as you want. And the only person who will get mad at you is your cardiologist. Like, I mean, come on. Think of it. Think of what you gain. You can bulk gulp. When it comes to mimosas or daiquiris or whatever, you have to sip them. It's minimal sip. I'm talking about the fact that you could have bulk gulp. Think about it like that, okay? Part another, please. I'm trying to give you bulk gulp. That's my goal here. That's all I want. That's all I want for you. Ugh. I'm trying though. Alcohol is actually nasty. Everything is to mask it. I wouldn't say alcohol is nasty. I will say it does. It really does. Someone had to say it. Alcohol can really add a little je ne sais quoi, okay? Like, I don't think a whiskey sour would be good with anything else besides whiskey. That's just my opinion. A whiskey sour is my personal favorite drink. I just don't believe that there's any other liquid out there that would make me as happy to drink a like, you know, a whiskey sour if there wasn't whiskey in it. Like, what else could you put in a whiskey sour besides whiskey? Its very specific flavor profile is like makes it something else. Like, you can replace a lot of other spirits like vodka or like whatever with like a water or like some analogous drink. When it comes to whiskey and bourbon, it has like this very specific flavor that you just cannot get away from. And I just don't believe a whiskey sour would be anywhere near as good. With it being a water sour, like. Your ass is really like, I'd really love to sip down a water sour right now. Oh, waiter, one chalky milk sour, please. It's a woody flavor, yeah, like a nice smoky flavor. Little wood. I feel like I'm drinking a log. It's nice. It feels like I'm slurping on a log. Wait a second. Anyways, let's just get back to let me get back to focusing here. I gotta focus up. Whiskey's also gross. You suck. Derogatory. What the fuck? You suck. Endearing. No, I finally got. I wanted to try a super bounce there. You have to start your drift early to get a super bounce there. Or maybe I'm just coming at it at the wrong angle. I'm coming wrong. Ever happen to you guys? Anyways. What am I doing? Whiskey is you I don't think whiskey is gross. I think a nice rye whiskey is, I think it's perfectly fine to sip. I think it's a perfectly fine sippable. I'm gonna be honest. A nice rye whiskey is perfectly sippable. I personally like Rittenhouse. That's a good one. There's like something, it's called like something Creek. What the hell happened? Okay, it's over. Whiskey alone isn't great. I think it really can be. We love Rittenhouse in this chat. Yeah. Oh no, people are gonna assume I'm like Wendigoon. Don't do it. They're gonna cancel me like they canceled the Wendigoon. Oh my gosh, I made it. That really shouldn't be possible. I didn't think that was gonna be possible. Rittenhouse is so based. No. It's like something creek. Knob Creek. Yeah, it's called Knob Creek. I'm not it's made here in Kentucky. It's called Knob Creek. Yeah, KNOB, Knob Creek whiskey. Knob Creek rye whiskey is I actually personally think it's really good. Made in Clement. Knob Creek, amazing, right? My dad only drinks bourbon, whiskey, Henny, and Douce. Is that Douce? I don't know how to pronounce that. Never seen that word before, actually. Oh, I don't know what angle to come at that at. Missed the coin. Hate to see it. I missed like 4. Missed. Do I miss? Oh no! Not one off road to the other, man. Help me. Somebody help me. Somebody save me. I didn't get my drift off either, dude. It's so over. How will I recover from this? I might not. And I have one more chance. Well, 2 more chances to try to hit this. Try to hit this trick. There we go. That was actually really good. I'm kind of getting it. I'm kind of getting it. Okay. I'm locking in. They almost ruined my whole life there. Nope. Nope. That one didn't work out. Y'all be drinking expensive alcohol warm? Wait. You shouldn't put whiskey in the freezer or the refrigerator. You shouldn't be putting whiskey or or bourbon in the refrigerator at all, actually. Do not refrigerate them. You can drink it with ice, but don't refrigerate it, no. Oh no. This isn't good for me. I'm fine. Oh man. Don't even use ice? Okay, we got a professional alcoholic in chat. Toads, I'm coming for you. Gramps raised a real one. If it's good enough for Grandpappy, it's good enough for me. Yeah, you do really want to jump way later than you think. I thought I could possibly get a... No! Thought I could possibly get a trick there. I could not. That's me. It's me when I'm in my cart. My Mario Kart. It's over. It's over. Wallahi, I'm finished. Florida hitting below freezing. It's over. Hey, maybe that'll finally kill all the mosquitoes down there. It'll kill everything else. Probably kill all of DeSantis voters too. That would not be good. But getting the mosquitoes out of there would be great. He's onto something. Why don't we just put a big ice cube on Florida until all the invasive species died? Have you ever thought about that? Like, the reason why they're living there is because it's warm, right? Why don't we just like put Florida in the freezer until it cools down, and then all the invasive species wouldn't live there anymore? Futurama bit. Yeah, they've already thought about this one. I'm in. I'm riding the goddamn wave, but I'm in. Wallahi, I'm not finished. Wallahi, I'm here. Allah, strongest soldier, it's me. Oh, he couldn't do it again. That would have been crazy. That would have been such a good ride, though. That would have been so good, though. Only the coldest of whiskeys. But what if a fungus grows? Don't let it. Ever thought about that? Goofball. Oh, there's a super bounce. It sends me right into the grass. I don't know. That seems... I need to find like a good angle to do that. But honestly, I don't even feel like that's worth learning. The reason is because I just don't believe I'm going to have a really good line in online most of the time, especially since the Dubsky boxes are on the ends. Yeah, it's not good. Nope. Yeah, the Dubsky boxes are on the end, so the likelihood of me even being able to have that good of a line is not really worth it. It's good in time trials, but not in online. I think it's worth like doing that. Doing just the 2 tricks, just like normal. I think it's the second fastest method anyways. Let's see. Do you like how the mushrooms quiver as you approach them? They quiver with excitement. They quiver with anticipation. My finger felt weird. Anyways. I stopped moving and it was still sub 40. That's really funny. That was a good lap. Oh, we're in. Are you going for a PB? Not necessarily. Right now I'm practicing the gap jump. That's my number one thing right now, is to be good at this gap jump. so I can use it in online. Because even if you're behind the pack, you can go from like 7th to 2nd or 7th to 1st place sometimes, just by being the only person in the lobby who's capable of hitting the gap jump. It actually means a lot. Ooh, no. Horrible, wrong way drift. How sad. That did not look correct. Neither did that, but I'm out. You see Matt Walsh saying it's gay to give your wife a Valentine's Day gift? Yeah, I saw that, and then he got mad because people thought he was telling the truth because he's that crazy, misogynistic, and weird. That is actually just a thing that you can imagine that he would say. That's like a real thing that you would imagine that he would really say, though. And he was like, nobody knows how to tell a joke anymore. Nobody knows what a joke is anymore, dude. Like, okay, buddy. Like, okay, buddy. Like pretending that that isn't something that you would literally just say. The crazy thing about it is that until we realized that he was telling the truth, everybody thought his ideology was just a joke to begin with. Nope. Now we all know better. I think my favorite thing is that he was like, oh, they keep calling me a theocratic fascist, so I'm going to just call myself a theocratic fascist. But he just kind of is. It's kind of strange. That's the thing about it. I mean, he's absolutely a theocrat. I think by his own definition, he would call himself a theocrat. Yeah. Like he literally wants to bring in Christian Sharia law into America. Like that's his whole thing. That's actually a really good gap jump. I don't know why he's so pissy about it. Ooh, coin. I love coins. I mean, not the best lap, but definitely could be way worse. If I hit that gap jump really well there, that would have been maybe even a 33. Pretty decent lap. We're doing pretty well now, I can't lie. I'm happy with how we're doing. Keep forgetting to take that shortcut there. I'm still practicing the other, like the normal way. I guess I can't hit the shortcut every time, right? Ah, that one was way too early. Way too early. I think that would have been a PB. If I would have hit that 100% would have been a PB there, yeah. I think so. Yeah, he wears it like he's owning the libs, but that's like actually what you believe. It's like those people on Twitter who are like actual Nazis looking at left-wing people and telling them that everybody that they don't like is a Nazi to them. Like, bro, you are actually what are you talking about? Hey, fuck you, Nazi. Everybody that you don't like is a Nazi, huh? Bro, I'm talking to you. You're the Nazi. And yes, you are. What are you talking about? Like, you ask your friends to give you Mein Kampf. You were just talking about how you thought that Hitler guy was spitting. Who you talking to? Weirdo. Ooh, yeah, that line was not good. We're in. A little sloppy, but we're in. 36, not too bad. Definitely could be better. We have to try and hit these shortcuts now. Yo, chat, remind me to hit these remind me to make sure I go to the mushroom cut, the mushroom shortcut, because I keep forgetting. My ass keeps forgetting. Oh, was that too late? Was that too late or something? Oh, and I forgot. Mushroom cut. This guy here, in the first words I heard were "fuck you, Nazi." Well, honestly, that's how you know you're in a good stream, honestly. I can't lie. Welcome. That's harder. It's harder and harder to hear those type of words every day, especially if you're on twitter.com. Yo, wait, did you guys see that after begging Mr. Beast to upload his videos to Twitter, Mr. Beast finally like attempted to see what it would be like if he uploaded a video to Twitter and like promoted it to see if it would get like a decent amount of views. Not only does it have less views in a similar amount of time than he does on YouTube, but also Twitter played a dildo ad on it. They played a dildo ad on a Mr. Beast video. It was crazy. Bro, what? Yes. No fucking way. I can't show it on stream, obviously. I can't show like sex toys on stream. Unless they're like accidentally hidden under my bed behind the camera. But yeah, check one of my recent retweets on the Bird app, and you can see it. You can see it. The actual straight up unironic dildo posting. They you know, it was one of them like coochie tickling ones too. The one that goes down, you can press the button and it goes, you know what I'm talking Ooh, it was crazy. They were losing it. That's because nobody normal is advertising on Twitter anymore, dude. It's insane. I was gonna make a tweet about it sometime, but like some of the most common ads that I've been seeing on there recently have been actual porn. They lost all their advertisers and they're not coming back. Who could have known that telling your advertisers, fuck you, I don't like you, don't pay me money, please pay me, fuck you for not paying me money, please give me money. Who knew that that wasn't going to be a viable strategy for a company that bases its entire revenue off of getting advertisers? Who, honestly, excellent, remarkable gambit. Mr. Elon, sir. Sir, Mr. Elon, sir. truly one of the brightest minds of our generation. I want to do a full video breaking down the strange ideology and like, did you all know that Elon Musk thinks of himself as like actually a godsend, like kind of like South African Jesus? Like his giga intellect was gifted upon the world for him to save it. That's not bad. That was actually a really good cut. That was a really, really good cut. I'm getting much better. Elon Musk. That was clean. Yeah, that was a really good one. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so you know the interview he did where he was like, advertisers, fuck you. Please give me money. Is Twitter, are you okay with saying that? Like, Twitter might not survive without ads. It won't. I'll lose all of my investors' money for like literally no reason, all because I couldn't shut up and be a normal person for literally 5 seconds. Yeah, but that's their fault, because that's my free speech. And honestly, not only do I want their money, I deserve their money. It doesn't matter what I say. You should be forced to give me money no matter what. Companies shouldn't be nobody should ever want to not engage with somebody based on the things that they say and believe. That's like evil, dude. That's like so anti-free speech. In that same interview, he said that he himself has been the person that has, okay, he basically did this, okay? Somebody asked him if he was proud, like the interviewer asked him if he was proud of his Tesla's contributions to like reducing global emissions and helping stave off the worst effects of climate change. And he was like, yes, actually. And people need to like understand something. He was like, by having Tesla and running Tesla as well as I have means that I've helped reduce global emissions, okay? And nobody has reduced global emissions more than me. And if we all understand that climate change is the #1 thing that can kill humanity, I've done more than anybody else who in the world to save humanity. I'm basically humanity's savior. And I was like, this guy is actually out of it. He's like, if you look at it like that, I've done more to save humanity than any person has ever in the history of mankind. I am the chosen one. I am the chosen one. Somebody has to run the mines, okay? Here, let's see. Can I pull this?
You've devoted at least the last close to 20 years of your life, if not more, to the climate change, trying to get Tesla off the ground, in part to improve climate. You talked about that.
Yeah, a real right-wing motive is.
Repeatedly.
God, far right, if anything.
I understand that.
So true. Got you.
It's reverse psychology next level.
Well, no, but so here's then the question, which is
He's
how
so
do you
hurt.
square the support that you have given? I believe you were at a fundraiser for Viva Ramaswamy, for example, who says that the climate issue is a hoax, right?
I disagree with him on that.
But I would think that would be such a singular issue for you. I would think that the climate issue is such a singular issue for you that actually it would disqualify almost anybody who didn't take that issue seriously.
Well, I haven't endorsed anyone for president. I mean, I wanted to hear what Vivek had to say.
Okay. Well, I haven't endorsed him. Like, I really did want him to win, and I made that really clear, but I haven't like formally endorsed him or anything. Here, let's see. Climate change, global warming. I'm trying to find this specific clip. Election unchecked mental illness. That there's a problem when we let somebody this mentally ill get this much money, okay? True problem in society. He's a hero. I'm a hero. Oh, apparently there was a term, green billionaire. Did you know that? I have never heard of the term green billionaire until just now. Apparently that's something that people used to call Elon before he was like more crazy. They used to call him a green billionaire. That's crazy. Oh, I can't find this clip. I can't find this clip. I wish I could. I wish I could. This would have been so great. 133. Was that the whole clip? Are you ready for the new world order? I think about that song every now and again, honestly. Oh yeah, here we go. Found it.
To help the environment, then
I understand that.
Tesla currently sells twice as much in terms of electric vehicles as the rest of electric car makers in the United States combined. Tesla has done more to help the environment than all other companies combined. It would be fair to say that, therefore, as a leader of the company, I've done more for the environment than everyone else, any single human on Earth.
How do you feel?
Okay, buddy. But as Tesla's leader, I've done more for the environment than every single human has on Earth. Yeah, this guy's crazy. I've done more. They should be thanking me. Oh, also, quick meme, chat. I have to say it. You should read Kagurabachi. Some of you all remember that I was lukewarm on Kagurabachi, and I still believe what I said originally. Like, I just wasn't sure if it was, I wasn't confident that it had the staying power to be able to hang with the big dogs, like, you know, Chainsaw Man and One Piece and JJK. I wasn't convinced yet. Like, it had some good bones, like a good scaffolding, right? But does like, you know, it doesn't have enough to be able to stick out in an industry kind of like full of other projects doing what they're trying to do. And honestly, I wasn't sure that it had the staying power, but after keeping up with it and reading it, because I've never gave up on it. I kept reading it. I honestly believe, like 11 chapters in, that I think if the author can keep up this level of writing that not only do I think Kagurabachi can hang with the big dogs, but I think Kagurabachi can, you know, cement itself as a worthwhile and genuinely very lovable series. Oh, I knew it was possible, but it never happened until now. I genuinely think so. I think it's very possible. I have not read One Piece before, so you don't ask me on it. I've never read it. Listen, my extent of One Piece knowledge is that he took a bite of gum gum, okay? I am not that guy. We're getting better. I still have problems with it. I don't really like Chihiro that much as a main character. The reason is because he doesn't have just like a very clear weakness, right? I mean, when it comes to Luffy, his very clear weakness is that his, you know, his fruit is kind of ass. I mean, compared to like turning into light or something, or like controlling water, or like, I don't know, blowing up the entire earth or whatever bullshit fruit is out there in like the fruit world. Like his is kind of ass. That's his like, that's his weakness, okay? When it comes to my boy Yuji, his weakness is that he doesn't have a curse technique. I missed it. He's made of rubber. Yeah, he's made of rubber. Kinda ass compared to what everybody else kind of has, right? All the way up until, you know, he finds new ways to use it and whatnot, right? No One Piece spoiling in chat. Don't do it. But like when it comes to Chihiro, I don't know what his, like, what's his weakness? He doesn't have a weakness. His dad's dead. Like, okay. Oh, you have a dead parent? Well, welcome to the crew of Shonen protagonists. Okay, cool, good for you. That's not a weakness. Is it that he, like, his dad died so he doesn't want to kill or something? Is he like Batman? No. He's perfectly happy to kill people. That's not a weakness. Is like his weakness trauma? No, he kind of like alluded to his weakness maybe being trauma, but then he used the trauma of his past to like only fuel him more because he keeps this scar on his face to remind him of the fury that builds inside him ever since the day that his father was taken from him. So that's why every time you remind me of like my sad past, I only get stronger. That's not, I mean, that's okay. Okay, edgelord, cool, good for you. Like, he doesn't really have a weakness, right? I don't know, maybe he's trying to make him up to be like John Wick, and maybe like Char is his weakness. Like this little girl that he's taking care of now, maybe she's like kind of his weakness now. Like if something bad happens to her, he's gonna have to like do something about it. Like I don't know, maybe that's what's being cooked up here. I don't know, besides that, he's like the super cool, super edgy, super capable, super driven, super motivated, super can do it type guy. And I mean, it's just like, the thing about it is he's just not that relatable as a character. He's cool to watch do things. Like if this was, I'm telling you, if like if this was like Kagurabachi chapter, I don't know, like 90 or something, or like chapter 70, and he was acting like this, I'd be like, look at my boy cook. Oh no. But this is Kagurabachi chapter 11. This is Kagurabachi chapter 3. And this is how he starts. Like, I mean, all the people who, you know, base their love of manga on like what character has more aura or something, they're slurping, they're like Chihiro gaggers, dude. They're like, they love Chihiro. They're like, he's an aura specialist, he's so cool. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling Chihiro like that. But I will say Kagurabachi is cool. And the world that they're building and everything, and the power through like the mythical enchanted blades is cool. And I think it's worth checking it out, I'm gonna be honest. If you haven't seen it or anything, or you read like a couple chapters, I think it's a good read so far with having like 10 chapters out for you to read. I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's a very enjoyable experience, 100%. Wow. What about solo leveling? I don't read isekai. I don't do that. I don't read isekai. So I don't know. Yes, you do? No, I don't. Isekai, derogatory, 100%. And Shark is right about the MC being weird. Thank you. He's not distrustful. He's not like brooding, right? He doesn't like keep things hidden from people. He's just like, he just doesn't smile. You know, he has like a really tragic backstory, and it's not like, it's not even like he hides it with a smile or something, or like it has to come out like Andy from Undead Unlucker, right? But he doesn't hide it. He hasn't gone through turmoil. He doesn't have to like re-examine the way he looks at the world through how he's lived. He's just like our super cool epic protag who can like do whatever. And his only and the only thing holding him back is like the fact that he doesn't have more power to like be even cooler than he is right now. Like, that's not, I don't think that's very interesting, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Can use better ways to emote. It's not even about like emoting necessarily. Like, yeah, all like a lot of the faces are stiff. That's still a problem. I think it's getting better, but it's definitely getting better. But yeah, it's still a problem, 100%. It's not even that, because like I forget his name, the guy who's like with him, who used to be like the sorcerer guardian for him and his dad. Like he has a whole personality and stuff, right? I can see what he's cooking. But does he believe in the heart of the cards? I'm gonna be real with you. Chihiro would 100% believe in the heart of the cards right now. He has no problems, which is a problem. Like, what is the character? What's the author going to do with his character afterwards, right? Because when it came to some people may be like, oh, but isn't that Yuji? No, Yuji had to at least, when it became to him becoming a sorcerer, he at least had to learn to let go of not wanting to kill any humans for him to be able to progress forward as a sorcerer, and that like really hurt, right? And him not wanting to be somebody that loses Even though he has to kill people, he doesn't want to have to. He doesn't want to lose what the value of a life is, right? He never wants that to change in him. That's interesting. I don't know what character growth Luffy went through. I don't think Luffy goes through character growth. I don't think it's that type of series. I think Luffy's like one of those characters that just he's like a stagnant character. He's just like, boy, I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and that's like kind of how he is. That's kind of it. I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and that's like his whole thing, right? But I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know if he goes through any character. I don't watch One Piece. Because you don't watch? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, that's why I didn't bring up Luffy into this. I don't know what the fuck Luffy does besides go, I'm Luffy. I take the bite of gum gum. I take the bite of gum gum. I have my crew. Like outside of that, I don't know what the hell that guy does. I've watched all of it and Shark is 100%. Like, I think that's all Luffy does. Like, he's not... The interesting thing isn't really Luffy. Like, when somebody has an emotional moment, he goes to sleep. When there's food, he eats. When it comes to his friends, he kills people. When it comes to slaves, he's like, I don't like that. He's like, I want to be the king of the pirates. He's like, I gotta use my gum gum in better ways so I can fight that guy. And that's just it. I don't think anything else goes through that kid's brain. I don't think his brain is built to do anything else besides that. He doesn't, like, Luffy doesn't go through like he doesn't have like moral quandaries, does he? Like, he's just correct in every like moral situation. But you know, he just walks around as like the most correct guy ever. He's just Kirby. Like, Luffy is just Kirby, which is, it's not necessarily a problem, obviously, since like looking at how popular the series that he's in is. But he's just Kirby. So he's comic relief. He's not comic relief. He's just a static character. The interest in his character doesn't come from him changing. It comes from him changing the world that he's in. So Luffy is he's just like, as he walks around the world, every footstep that he leaves the world more correct. That's how, like, you put the perfect character in a broken world, and then you just keep giving him more power to make the world better, right? Whether that be friends or like actual power or whatever, right? That's the point of his character. I don't know, maybe Chihiro was like that, but if that's the case, I don't think he does it I don't think the author does it in a very good way. Anyways, but besides that one thing, okay, art style is really good. Everything's getting fleshed out in really interesting ways. I think it's good. Our main protagonist right now is like really menacing, really threatening, and just does like a great job selling the whole, I'm a bad guy who does really bad things and I gotta be stopped, but not only that, I learn. I'm strong. I'm not going to lie. If you're one of those people that likes aura, if you have an idea of what that means for like comic book characters, you're gonna really like Kagurabachi. I'm not gonna lie. Our main antagonist came in with crazy aura. But yeah, I think it's really worth a read now. I think if it can keep this up, it's going to be very well liked. And you're going to be like, you heard about it before it came out, right? As like a meme. I think and then you stop hearing about it. But I think you're going to hear about it again as a genuinely good media property here soon. Shark, did you start Witch Hat Atelier? I did actually. I'm on like chapter 2 or something, so I haven't gotten that far. But yeah, it's a very good, it's a very, very good series. Well, from what I've read, well, it's here. Let me tone back my response a little bit. It's very good. From what I've read, I don't expect this to be complicated or for me to sit down thinking about Witch Hat Atelier much. I like after I sit down, right? I'm like, it's just gonna be like, if you're, I think this book goes hard for like Disney adults. And I say that, and I know that sounds like an insult, but I mean it actually in the most like, in the nicest way. Like I was gonna say nicest way possible, but I'm inventing a new way that's actually impossible. I'm gonna do the call me Mr. Impossible because I'm about to make the impossible possible. I mean it in the nicest way that you've never even thought of before. It's just whimsical. You know, you ever be a little kid and you're like, ooh, magic, ooh, whoa, you know? It's like it gives you the feeling that you imagine a chimpanzee watching a professional magician do card tricks in front of it gets. You know what I mean? It gives you that sort of primal love of magic type feeling. It's very nice. It's very whimsical. It feels like you're open as you read it. It feels like you're opening and flipping through the pages of a magic book itself. Like if you believed hard enough, if you put enough will into it, that I don't know, it feels like the type of book that if you shed a tear and it dropped onto the pages, the book would start glowing and it would float up and the pages would start flipping themselves or something. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's a vibe. I guess at the end of the day, I'm going to call it a vibe. It's a vibe. It's 100% a vibe. All right. I gotta charge these freaking controllers now, so I can't play anymore, unfortunately. We have to watch the BYU Hawaii video circulating on Twitter. The what? The what? This is craziness. All right, let's close out of that. Let's close out of that. And then I want to, what's going on Twitter right now? You guys want to play some Cult of the Lamb tomorrow? Maybe an early stream, first Politic, and then some Cult of the Lamb. I'm down. Sound like a plan. Well, chat, who you trying to fuck? Let's be honest. Who you trying to fuck? Because when I hop back in, When I hop back in, I'm loading up the fuck mod. I'm loading up the fuck update. The fuck date. Anyone want to fuck on me? Did you see that Biden went like far right on immigration? Biden gave like Biden gave the Republicans an immigration deal so good that they were like, holy shit, we couldn't even get something better under Biden. So we couldn't even get something better under Trump. Very sad things going on. Really? Yeah. Yeah, he allowed them to do more to restrict access. He did more to restrict access to asylum seekers and refugees at the border without in exchange for anything. So like usually all that stuff is in exchange for like pathways to citizenship and or whatever. So he just allowed like the white nationalists idea of like forcing more people to forcing more brown people to stay out of the country without any like without it even being a deal, without like any other like anything on the other side. Why? Because his polling numbers are low and he has like the normal Democrat playbook of when your left-wing constituents don't like what you're doing, go become more right-wing, and then hopefully your polling numbers will go up. So that's like the whole thing that he's doing here. Yeah, immigration deal crafted in the Senate would limit migrants' abilities to claim asylum at the southern border. The White House concession, some progressives say, shows Biden's left-wing shift on immigration as a 2020 candidate, but was a blip on his long political career. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is this writing? Anyways. Yeah, it basically stops asylum seekers from being able to seek asylum at the border, like claim asylum at the border by a lot, just so he could like be like, hey, you know, I don't want to destroy the white race, guys. To Republicans when they actually just couldn't care less about what he has to say. AI generated journalism. That might actually be what was going on in that article. I can't lie. Here, let me see. Biden lawmakers see path forward on Ukraine law and immigration. Met with congressional leaders. To attract a group of moderates from both sides. Oh, that's not good. House Republicans skeptical of immigration talks. This is today. This is yesterday. They're anxious to see the Senate border agreement. Whoops. Last sticking point in border negotiations, humanitarian parole. Border package on life support as Johnson insists on GOP proposal. Immigration deal optimism grows as President Biden meets with congressional leaders. Senate braces for Trump to try to kill its border Ukraine deal. Let's see. Senate bill. News. There we go. Senate Republicans forge ahead on border bill over Speaker Johnson's opposition. I don't know. Johnson may like oppose. Johnson and the House Republicans might oppose the bill because here's the thing. The House Republicans might save us from Biden like pushing through an awful right-wing policy because it just wasn't right-wing enough. That might actually be the only thing that could save us from this now. House is voting. CR second vote. Let's see. Is this there's a bill right now. I'm not sure if this is the bill. I'm not sure if this is the bill that has the immigration law in it. There recently was a continuing resolution. The funding. Senate passed bipartisan continuing resolution would fund the government through March 1st to March 8th. CR moves to the House. 60 votes needed, 76 to 18. Expired for several parts of the federal government. Needs to be another. Here, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research into this before anything else. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said it best: immigration is a problem, more useful to the GOP than a solution. Okay. Biden's offering a deal on immigration so far, right? Republicans see it as a historic opportunity to get all kinds of border security without granting a pathway to citizenship is really unheard of. So if you think you're going to get a better deal in 25 under Trump, then you're not going to get one. So to my Republican colleagues, this is a historic moment to reform the border. This was from Senate Minority Whip Thune, a Republican, and Lindsey Graham, saying that Biden was offering them a historic moment to be racist. Negotiation because you got the 60 votes list. President Trump wins. Said you got to get to 60 votes. Democrats will not give us anything close to this if we have 60 votes in the United States Senate and a Republican majority. You have a unique opportunity here, and we have the timing to do this. This is Graham. The emerging Senate package is expected to raise the bar for asylum seekers to come to the U.S. to grant additional powers to remove migrants, to control the border, and restrict the use of parole, to admit certain migrants as they await processing for their cases. While it's not been finalized, the latter is the main sticking point that remains, Graham indicated Wednesday. If we don't fix parole, there'll be no deal. Okay, hopefully the Republicans will be too racist to be able to get this bill through and stop Joe Biden from like fucking over migrants at the border even worse than they already are. Who knows? We actually have to rely on the Republicans to be too racist here. With the only thing that can save us is Republican racism. So hope on that. Okay. Maybe enough Democrats won't vote for it too. It's possible, but we'll just have to see. I don't usually expect them to do anything good. TSA can see your cock and balls whenever you walk through the X-ray scanner. Is that true? They can see my caca? They can see my penor? Holy crap, they can. They can see my cock and balls when I go through. Yes, my balls. So you're telling me that Jill, you telling me that I should chub up before I should chub up before I go to the through like the X-ray thing? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. It's Metal Gear Rising. This is why TSA is infamously transphobic. How about the women? No, just dudes. Oh. I'm huge though, so I'm not worried. Honestly, me too. My cock is honestly massive, so I don't really worry about it. The only thing I worry about is them thinking that I have like an umbrella in my pants or something. Like it might take extra time to get to my terminal. But outside of that, I'm vibing. I'm literally vibing. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We got like a huge W here today by being able to improve our by being able to improve our DK summit time, something that I was really hoping that we would finally do. And we are in it now. We are cooking now, and I'm very happy about it. Anyways, I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. We're gonna do a politicking stream. Probably starting earlier in the day, and then after that we're gonna hit it with some Cult of the Lamb. I think it's gonna be fun, fantastic, cool, epic, and pog even. It's Thursday? It's Thursday. I didn't know it was Thursday already. I thought it was, it's Thursday already? I thought it was like Wednesday. I guess yesterday was Wednesday, right? Yo, that means tomorrow they should get my fish in. Maybe I'll have to call again because they may cancel it again for the weather, which I honestly, I'd fall to my freaking knees. I'd fall to my hecking knees, man. But anyways, hopefully that doesn't happen. Take care, everyone. I appreciate you all, and I hope to have you back on another meme stream. Take care.